What if one of the most useful productivity methods required no app, no planner, no course, and no complicated system? What if all you needed was a chair, a wall, and 15 quiet minutes? It sounds almost too simple to work. We live in a world that tells us to optimize everything. Track your habits, manage your schedule, watch tutorials, listen to podcasts, and turn every free moment into something useful. But sometimes, the fastest way to regain focus is not to add more information. It is to remove noise. It is to sit still, face silence, and train your mind not to run away. The practice is simple. Sit on a chair, face a wall, set a timer for 15 minutes, and do absolutely nothing. Do not check your phone. Do not listen to music. Do not read. Do not plan tomorrow. Do not play with a pen. Just sit there and notice what happens. At first, it may feel strangely painful. The moment you decide to do nothing, your brain starts looking for an escape. You suddenly want to scroll, check messages, clean your desk, open your email, or make a to-do list. A voice in your head may say, "This is pointless. I should be doing something productive." 10 minutes can feel like an hour. Your body wants to move. Your hands want to reach for something. Your thoughts jump everywhere. But that discomfort is exactly the point. If you cannot sit quietly with yourself for even a short time, your mind may be overstimulated. Modern life gives us endless input. Short videos, notifications, social media, news, music, games, and constant messages. These things train the brain to expect quick rewards all the time. When the brain becomes used to strong stimulation, normal but important tasks begin to feel boring. Reading feels difficult. Studying feels heavy. Deep work feels almost painful. Even good habits like exercising, journaling, or learning a skill require far more effort than they should. This does not always mean you are lazy. It may mean your attention has been trained in the wrong direction. Your brain has become used to fast rewards, so slow progress feels unattractive. Sitting and doing nothing helps reverse that pattern. It lowers your need for constant stimulation and teaches your attention to become steady again. Think of it like training in the gym. You do not build strength by lifting the heaviest weight on the first day. You start with something manageable, then increase it gradually. Attention works the same way. Start with 15 minutes. When it becomes easier, slowly increase the time. The goal is not to punish yourself. The goal is to build mental strength. During the first few minutes, you may feel bored, restless, annoyed, or anxious. You may remember unfinished tasks. You may feel a strong urge to do anything except sit still. This is your resistance threshold. It shows how much discomfort your mind can handle before it escapes into distraction. If you stay with it, something begins to change. After the first wave of discomfort, the mind slowly becomes quieter. You begin to notice your thoughts instead of immediately following them. A thought appears, but you do not need to chase it. An urge appears, but you do not need to obey it. You start to understand that attention is not just something you have. It is something you can train. This is why the practice helps with focus. Deep work requires the ability to stay with one thing, even when your brain wants an easier reward. Studying requires the same ability. Building a habit requires the same ability. Creating anything valuable requires the same ability. When you sit in silence and resist the urge to escape, you are practicing the exact skill that long-term success depends on. Another powerful benefit is clarity. When your mind is filled with constant input, there is no space to think deeply. You consume information all day, but you rarely process it. You react to life instead of directing it. Boredom creates space, and that space allows better thinking. Many people procrastinate not because they are incapable, but because they are unclear. They do not know what matters most, what step to take next, or why the task is important. When there is no clarity, the brain naturally chooses distraction. Silence helps you see what you are avoiding. It helps you notice where your time is leaking. It helps you understand which habits are moving you forward and which ones are quietly stealing your energy. Imagine your life as a bucket. If the bucket has holes, pouring in more water will not solve the problem. In the same way, adding more motivation, more tools, or more plans will not help if your attention keeps leaking everywhere. Before you add more, you need to fix the leaks. One of the biggest leaks is distraction. By sitting still, you begin to see those leaks clearly. You notice how often you reach for easy stimulation. You notice how quickly you avoid difficult work. You notice when you are busy but not truly effective. Once you see the pattern, you can begin to change it. So, try it today. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Sit down. Face a wall. Do nothing. Let the discomfort appear, and do not run from it. In a noisy world, stillness is a superpower. Sometimes, the most productive thing you can do is nothing at all. Have a nice day.